So colder weather is upon us. One of my favorite times of year. I love snow. We don't get it very much here in North Carolina, but along with those colder temperatures also comes lower humidity, which can be a good thing if you live in the South, because in the summer months, our humidity's up in the 70%. So you have a lot more hair and beard frizz. But in the wintertime, you can actually go too far in the other direction. You can have humidities down in the, in the teens and 20%. And what can happen there is your skin and your hair can dry out too much. You can start having, a lot of itchiness and flakes and those kind of things. So should you change your routine to offset the lower humidity? I think so. In particular, today we're going to talk about something that's worked well for me over the past couple of years, and that is using beard oil pre-poo before you get in the shower and wash your hair or your beard. All right, and that's going to do a couple things for you. So welcome, guys. My name's Brian. This is my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we try to help you grow your best beard possible. Thank you for joining me. So over my beard journey over the past 4 years, in the winter, I always have some dry spots on my beard, and especially it's right here. As much as I try to take care of my beard and I apply products all the time, if I'm not really careful in the winter months, I get one spot here where it'll just start being itchy, and I'll kind of move my hair around and get to the mirror and look at it, and it's got flakes in it, and it just itches and a little bit red, so it gets a little bit aggravated. So I have to make sure to take some beard oil and make sure I get it right in there, really good applications several times a day for a couple of days, and then it goes away. Along with that, in the winter months, and it's only in the winter months, not in the summer months, when I go get my hair cut, what I'll notice is when the hair falls, I'm looking down in it, especially right through here, it'll fall and it's got like some flakes in it. And you're like, ugh. That doesn't look good. That looks kind of nasty. Now, I don't notice it when I just look at it in the mirror. I don't have long hair, but I don't really notice it on my shoulders or anything like that. So one thing that I've been doing, because I have good quality beard oil, is I've been trying beard oil on my scalp. And now I've been doing it before I get in the shower, before I wash it. And that's going to do a couple things. First of all, it is going to moisturize your skin and going to prevent those flakes. But also it's going to keep the surfactants, the detergents that are in your washes. It's going to keep those from penetrating your skin as much, and it's not going to dry it out as much. So let me know in the comments, guys, have you ever tried using beard oil on your scalp before you take a shower, or maybe even after you've taken a shower because you've noticed some spots in the wintertime? Do you have a different routine in the winter than you do the summer? I know a lot of guys start to use more a thicker beard oil, which works as well, or maybe you used different types of butters or balms or those kind of things in the winter, because the beeswax is going to last a little bit longer. It's going to keep your hair a little bit more moisturized for a longer period of time. All right. The other thing that I have learned recently, I did some reading and tried to gather some facts because I was asked to write a blog article for Copper John's Beard Company on the benefits of beard oil on skin and hair. So I'll link that below if you want to take a look at it. And I don't really like learning facts just to memorize them. I'm a process guy. I want to know why does something work? So why does some things work? And does it make sense in my brain on how it's fitting into, what I know about other things? But anyway, so I learned about something called Hygral fatigue, which sounds really fancy. But what happens is every time you wash your beard and you get water in it, it swells. That's why when you get out of the shower, it looks frizzy. It's not really frizzy, but, it kind of draws up and it's kind of puffed out because it's full of water. It swells. So when you do that a lot and you keep having swelling and then drying of your hair, and it can be your beard or on your head, what happens is that you can have hygral fatigue, which means you can get frizz, you can get some dullness. It can kind of look dull or lint. It may get brittle and have breakage to go along with that. So one way to prevent, there's several ways to prevent this. Now, years ago, when I first started growing my beard, one way to prevent Hygral fatigue was to wash less often, right? But the going thing was, oh, you don't need to wash your beard every day. You can wait every other day, or you can do it 3 times a week, and then you co-wash the other days. And some days you don't do anything, and that still works just fine. I will tell you that just in general, from what I've read and what I've learned, the curlier your hair is, whether it's on your head or on your face, the less you want to wash it. So you can get away with washing it not every day. But some guys really feel like they want to wash their beard every day, and you can. So the other option was you want to use things that are gentler, either shampoo or your beard wash. You can use baby wash. You can use now there's tons of great beard washes on the market that are very gentle. You can use them every day. Right? In fact, I just did a video on some of my favorite beard washes. You can go back and check that out if you want. And then the third thing was using that beard oil before you take a shower, before you wash. All right. So not only is that going to help with the flakes, it's going to help the detergent from drying out your skin, but also you can coat your hair with it completely if you want. All right. And what that will do is it will fill the gaps on your cuticles. And I've got a lot more of these type of videos planned in the future to give you some more information. But cuticles pretty much are like fish scales on the hair strand. And depends on, if they tend to stay open all the time, that's your high porosity. If they tend to stay a little bit more closed, that's your low porosity, and it can change based on a lot of things. So we'll get into all of that on a different video. But what happens is you can use beard oil, or conditioner does the same kind of thing. It can fill the gaps between your cuticles. So that's going to lessen the amount of water flowing in and out, which is going to not swell quite as much. All right. It still can get some water in there. It's still going to be hydrated when you take a shower and those kind of things. But I think it's just going to take the extreme swelling and drying and swelling and drying. It's going to lessen that a little bit. And it made sense in my brain. And I've been trying it. And as I think about it, my beard is already like that, because there's a lot of days where I'm testing a lot of products. I need to try one more scent out. So as soon as I get up in the morning, I'll put the beard oil in and then take a shower within an hour after that. So I think I was already doing that. But I'm going to do it even more in the winter time. But I'm also doing that on my head, hair, what I have, but my scalp in particular. My wife's also started to do the beard oil on her scalp because she has really dry skin, and uses some of those really extreme harsh Denorex and the T-Sal Neutrogena stuff to work with her flakes and those kind of things. Over the past week, she said, I think that beard oil is starting to work. I tried to get her to use it for the past 2 years. She's finally started to do it, and I think it is working for her. So let me know your experiences on that. Have you ever used your beard oil on your scalp? What do you think about the hygral fatigue and, having your beard a little bit more protected from the swelling and the drying constantly that you get when you wash your beard a lot? Anyway, hope you gave you a little food for thought on this video. I do have several more like this planned. I already can think of like 4 or 5 that I've got planned out over the next little bit. I've been trying to catch up with all my product reviews for the companies that send me out stuff. But now that Black Friday's over, we can kind of mix in some more of these videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll be seeing you soon.